Hey everybody, Devin here from Robbins Rehabilitation East. Today we're going to go over 3 simple yet effective exercises to help kind of minimize and decrease some low back pain and discomfort. The first one we're going to go over is a very familiar one. It's called the prone press-up. Now there's a progression to work your way through this, which is going to help with your tolerance. So I'm going to say that first because that's pretty important. So for this kind of exercise, we're going to go to an extension based position, which is going to be more kind of helpful towards somebody who might have a disc herniation or something along those lines. Okay, so we're going to start by lying down. You can start on a yoga mat or a plinth or whatever's available. And we're going to start on your elbows just to get an idea to see how this extension feels. So most of the times when you have a back injury, it's going to be more of a positional based exercise to help with discomfort. So this one is going to be extension. So you're going to start in your elbows, and if it feels okay after sitting here for about 30 seconds, we're going to go into this position where you're pressing up onto your hands. You're going to exhale at the top, let the hips fall, and then go back down. And you're going to do 10 of these, exhaling at the top and back down. So we're going to go through 10. And if you get any pain or discomfort, please stop the exercise, okay? We'll just do one more. I'm going to press back up into this position, exhale, let the hips fall, and then come back down. Okay, so that is an extension-based exercise, which is typically more beneficial for somebody with a disc bulge or herniation. Therefore, it kind of assists in pressing the disc back into the central part of the vertebrae. The second exercise we're going to do are something called pelvic tilts. So for this exercise, we're going to lay flat on here with our knees bent and our feet on the table, and we're going to work on taking that arch that's in your back and flattening it towards the table. So by doing so, when you lay in this position, mostly everyone is going to have a little arch in their back right down here. So what you want to do is you want to pull your belly button in towards the table or towards your spine. You're going to pull your belly button in, you're going to rotate your pelvis up, okay, and then you're going to relax. So we're going to do this one. This is great for low back mobility and also to help with some of those core muscles that become a little weak and unused in certain times. So we're going to pull your belly button in, rotate this back. You're going to want to do this one about 20 times. Pull the belly button in, and you might even find a spot as you're going through with your arch there, and when you're flattening your arch, you might even find a spot where your back pain is eliminated. That's going to be somewhat of a pelvic neutral, and that's a position that you want to start to train yourself in getting used to maintaining. But for now, we're just going to tilt back and forth by flattening that arch. So you want to do about 20 of those at a time. Okay? All right. The last one we're going to do, similar to the first one, is a positional based exercise, but this time we're going to go into a flexion position. Okay, so for this one you're going to sit in a chair or at the edge of a bench or bed, and you're going to sit feet flat on the ground, and you're going to reach towards the floor. Now you don't have to touch the floor. All you have to do is get a stretch to where you feel it in your lower back, as long as there's no discomfort. Again, if there is, please stop. So for this one, it's a flexion base, so this might be a little more beneficial for somebody who might have like a facet injury or stenosis in the spine, something along those lines. Not so much for a disc herniation or bulge. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit like this, feet shoulder width apart. You're going to reach towards the floor. You're going to do it 10 times and hold it for 10 seconds down here. Now it's really important for this one to breathe while you're holding it. Don't hold your breath for 10 seconds. Go down. Come back up to a neutral position. Do that 10 times, and sometimes it's hard to not hold your breath. So what I recommend is counting out loud, and that's going to force you to breathe. So 1, 2, 3. Do that 10 times. Okay, hold for 10 seconds. Okay. So those are 3 exercises that typically work pretty well and that are easy to do at home for some low back pain. You have the prone press up, the pelvic tilts, and the repeated flexion in a sitting position. If you have any questions, please call us here at Robbins Rehabilitation East. We'll be happy to answer them for you and go over any exercises in depth if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you guys very much.